Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing, or rather unzipping of a Ziploc bag to share with you guys. Truth be told, I have already been into this. I shared it over the weekend, but I still want to share it with you guys in the form of an initial unboxing and give you guys my first impression on it. Thanks so much to Scott, or Sierra_bound on Instagram, for loaning this to me for review. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me, and please make sure and follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. I think these are actually still available in some places, so I will link this knife and its original form right down below so you guys can check it out. It does help my channel when you use my links, but that's entirely up to you. So what is this? Yes, of course. This is a zero tolerance knife. Actually, a really good design. But it's a sprint run. This is the 0640WBW Emerson. So this is one of the few remaining zero tolerance designs that I actually like. The only problem with the original one, which I actually owned for a little bit, is that they decided to, for some reason, do a pond scum green carbon fiber. Not an emerald green, right? Initially, that's how I heard some people describe it, and I think I even was fooled into thinking that maybe it was close to that, but the reality of it is it was far from emerald green. It was more like what happens to a plastic tub of water after you leave it outside for a really long time and then it grows moss, right? That's kind of more so what it looked like. This guy is black and white carbon fiber with a black washed blade, and the aesthetic is much better. What else is great about this knife? Well, it's a big open ergonomic profile, a nice blade profile, jimping in a good spot, and even though this is a thumb disc, it actually does work really well, and truthfully, it works as a front flipper. The other cool thing is that it runs on phosphor bronze. That's right, phosphor bronze, not bearings, so that's really nice. And we are looking at a titanium liner lock. It's a nice big thick titanium liner lock with carbon fiber overlays instead of an exposed frame lock, making this thing really good. The one issue that it has is the placement and shape of the pocket clip. Normally I'm on board with a more shallow build, but this is too shallow. It's also placed too low. Truthfully, this is approaching shallow carry, which is not my favorite thing in the world. Fortunately, it is a standard 3-hole clip, so I know that people are gonna, scream and complain and cry. I had one person on Instagram call it an unforgivable clip. Really, this is something that you cannot forgive. Wow. I'm sure that they were just kidding around, but yeah, the clip is not my favorite thing in the world, but it's a 3-hole clip, which means there are, hold on, let me do some quick math in my head. 17 quintillion options that are very inexpensive, right? Pick whatever you want. There's a bajillion of them. I mean, this is one of those things where it's like, great. The clip is, I don't have to sit here and decide whether or not I'm like, oh, do I like it? Just get rid of it and add an aftermarket clip if you want to, right? The price on this thing is not bad, considering it's a USA-made knife. I mean, honestly, this is one of, I like zero tolerance and I'm rooting for them, but it's one of their few remaining good models. I think the base model and the Sprint come in somewhere between $260 and $275, which honestly, I think is pretty fair. I like this knife a lot, and I was talking about it on a live stream actually. Whether you go with this version or you go with the standard green, I mean, hey, look up the green. If you like pond scum on your knives, then you might like that. The other nice thing is that there's also a good jubillion aftermarket scales for these things. They have a lot of companies, I think, like USA Made Blade, who are anodizing the titanium underneath and then putting various colors of micarta and G10 on top. I have been tempted many times to get a black micarta and bronze titanium version of this knife off of their website. In any case, you have lots of options, and if you're after a a premium USA made knife utilizing premium materials, this thing is still priced very aggressively. It's almost kind of shocking that this thing does not cost over $300 yet. I don't know that there's a whole lot more that I can say in the unboxing, and truthfully, I'm not sure that this sprint run warrants a full review, because after handling it, I can tell you My thoughts on it now are largely the same as the other one. This is just a better looking version of this. I will say this, for as much hate as I mean, like, just go ahead and look down there. I saved this for a little bit later because I know that there's a mass of people that will see that I put ZT in the title or in the thumbnail, and the first thing that they're going to do is go down there and just, you know, crap all over ZT and then leave. It's just like a trigger thing, right? It's like when birds fly over cars. Oh, a car, I have to poop on it now, right? That's what it makes me think of. So yeah, Zero Tolerance has not made some of the coolest stuff here in the last few years, according to a lot of the enthusiast knife community. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to speak for everyone, but that is my opinion, and definitely there are others out there who share that opinion with me. And it's perfectly okay if you do not share that opinion with me. But as someone who is rooting for ZT, who remembers the stuff that ZT used to make and really, you know, fondly remembers it, this gives me faith. This and actually the Sinkovich Sprint they both gave me faith that, hey, Zero Tolerance is considering, maybe not, it's not a brand new model, but it's still cool that they're taking variants of their knives that people love and making weird variants of them, right? Making different variants of them. So I referred to the original as a variant. They're taking, you know, some of their original designs or, you know, in this case, it's an Emerson design, and they're making sprints, which is cool. That's nice. And I remember seeing that these hung around for a little bit. Some people, you know, when they sell out immediately, people are like, why didn't they make enough? And when they don't sell out immediately, people go, they're obviously not very popular. Or they ordered enough. That's my guess. They hung around for a little bit. If they're not still available now, they definitely hung around for a little bit, which means, you know, maybe retailers and Zero Tolerance are listening to people when they create stuff like this. They know that, you know, they're going to have to make more so people can buy them. I hope that ZT continues this trend. I also hope that they keep making more, you know, they don't have to make massive monster ultra tanks. They don't have to do that. But here's a good example of a knife that is definitely built for harder use, definitely built for continuous outdoor use with a reasonably robust but absolutely functional blade shape and phosphor bronze washers, right? Pretty cool. Would it be cooler if it was a milled titanium clip? Well, sure, but it's not, right? So you get to do that yourself. I like this design. I'm pretty excited about this particular sprint. And you can tell me what you think about ZT's direction currently down in the comments. Not that you need my permission. I'm sure that people are going to do that anyway. I don't really think that there's anything else I can say. I mean, the measurements and the dimensions and everything are all exactly the same. It's just the color of the, you know, carbon fiber. I know somebody's going to ask. I do not believe that these are glow scales. I think it's literally just, yeah, they're not glow scales. I think it's literally just white and black carbon fiber. Okay, there's not really a whole lot more I can say. Thanks again to Sierra_bound on Instagram for letting me check this out. This is cool. Definitely wanted to share it with you guys. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.